Well, okay. If there is nothing special, then let's move on. Okay, what? Daniel from Tkoa is asking how, from what I feel, I can reach something that is felt in a sense that I do not feel in the sense of bestowal. Is there some kind of this edge that I can hold on to? Yes. The edge one could hold on to in order to start and develop the quality of bestowal as a result. It's the group and the relations in the group. It was given to us as a sort of a transition from the system to which I refer as outside of myself. Group, friends outside of me, where I start to work, to process, manufacture the different senses, relations, discernments, with which I could truly later on turn to internality. The group, it's the most internal thing from the external, from the existing externality. Infinity. The worlds, all the worlds come to an end, and this is a layer called I. And here is the external world. So from this point on, about the external world, this is the group that seems to me now as external, and afterwards the whole world. This world. Also, you can divide into many spheres. So, we said that I turn myself outwards. I have senses for it, and all of this is called imaginary reality, because it's not what comes to us from infinity to the Creator, and I turn myself inside, which means that these are my intentions to reach my source, reach Ein Sof. How can I do this? If I turn to the group and I want to learn from it, by my senses, by my egoistic senses, by what I have, about the relations between us, about everything, as a result of learning in the group, I can turn from myself outwards, along with the teaching, that and then it turns so out that I have what to take from myself and from externality. Yes. How can we explain to people that Kabbalah is actually all in all their emotional structure and not all that hoo-ha they think that is? Because it has to really do with the man himself, with the person. How will they understand it? We'll understand. We'll understand. It takes time for each and every one. This is a result of the leaving, of the exit of the light. Both today we're yearning for some kind of a feeling, because the brain itself doesn't function. It functions only according to a feeling. The mind is operated in order to find out what one has to do in order to feel more fulfilled in one's senses. And here, they'll come to it. This is work that everyone has to do. There's no choice. The plan is advancing. We have no idea how many discernments there are in the general will to receive. which changes exist between us and spirituality, and how many changes there are on the spiritual scale that a man's nature has to undergo. It seems to us that it's a kind of an addition to what I have. Me and a bit of, okay, give me or bring me. But it's not bring me, it's bring me too. It's not a change outside of me, it's my change that I am being taken to something else.
No.
Well, not to be, overwhelmed by it taking much time. If you have to cross an ocean, so you aren't counting millimeters or meters, or it's not microphysics that there you measure nanometers, or you measure kilometers or even more, hours, days, billions of years. This is the scale. You can't take some kind of a measurement in which there is a difference between today and tomorrow, and accordingly to measure spiritual changes. Such from today till tomorrow you need a few thousands for there to be a big spiritual change, because it divides into plenty of discernments and different small changes, corporeal ones. You're measuring corporeality now, actually. As if the question is, how many corporeal changes do I have to do in order for that meter, after the many, these inner turns, it, jumps. You have this like counter. You have, so how much do I have to fill? How many I have to fill here? 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, in order for the one to jump and for this one to be spiritual. And these corporeal ones, the changes, this is what you're asking about, actually. With respect to dissemination, says Owen. With respect to dissemination, I'll get confused. What does it mean with respect to dissemination or not? I'm asking with respect to myself, how many changes do I have to make? How much do I have to study? How many times be at Yeshivat Chaverim? Say, you call it. How many actions do I have to do that are in my powers to do till the very first spiritual number pops up? This is the question. You care for dissemination? Okay, great. So I won't answer. Let's begin. We're moving to the first part of the lesson.